You see, okay, now this is like, I'm actually gonna get this right this time. 6 Latinos, 1 fake. Shit. I gotta get this right. Let's
I'm
go.
Latina.
I'm Latina.
I'm Latino.
I'm Latino.
I'm
Okay.
Latina.
I'm Latina.
Easy. These two, hold on.
I'm Latina.
I'm Latina.
I'm Latino.
He's Latino, bro.
I'm Latino.
This one's too easy. Look, he's Latino, for sure.
Latina.
I'm Latina.
I'm Afro-Latina.
Who the hell is this? Okay, here's my pick. One of them is lying, right? One of them is lying. I'm thinking right now. Hold on. She's wearing a Brazil shirt. I mean, that's like you're trying to fake me out. Okay, these two are Latinos. 100%. These two are it. Did we even hear her? Hold on.
I'm
Hold on.
Latina.
Hold on. Let's watch
I'm
it again.
Latino.
I'm Latino.
I'm Latina.
I'm Latina.
You gotta hear the voice.
I'm Afro-Latina.
I think. Okay, Latino. Damn, I think she not. I think the tattooed, the green top. I think she's not. I think she's a fake one. Or this shirt, but this seems too obvious. From these two, I can hear the voice. The voice I can hear. The accent. But this dude for sure. Hold on, you can't even see. Hold on. This dude for sure. He's Latino. You know.
Hola, hola. Me llamo Carla Alicia y hoy estamos representando Panamá. I'm a behavioral technician full-time and I'm also a part-time student.
I'm Dominique. I'm from Argentina. I came over to the United States to study, and I'm a student right now.
Yo me llamo Andy de
Just
Lourdes.
wait.
Soy dominicana.
How's her English accent that good if she's coming over to study?
Technician full-time
It's the voice. With this, it's the voice. You gotta know the voice.
and I'm also a part-time
Hold on.
student.
I'm Dominique. I'm from Argentina. I came over to the United States to study,
It's like it's too good. It's too good.
and I'm a student right now.
Yo me llamo Andy de Lourdes.
I mean, come on. I mean, if she's it, I mean, this would be the end of me. I mean, let's.
Argentina. I came over to the United States to study, and I'm a student right now.
Yo me llamo Andy de Lourdes. Soy
If I get this wrong, I don't know.
dominicana y soy productora.
My name is Emilio. I'm Mexican, and I'm
Mexican.
currently in grad school.
I'm Teuta Brasileira, which means I'm Brazilian with German ancestry. I'm originally from São Paulo, but I'm living in the U.S. since I was about 6, and I'm a fact checker.
I am Eduardo Josué
You're
Morales
what?
Alvarez.
Hold on. Something just happened. The fuck just happened? She's a what?
Soy dominicana y soy productora.
My name is Emilio. I'm Mexican, and I'm currently in grad school.
I'm Teuta Brasileira, which means I'm Brazilian with German ancestry. I'm originally from São Paulo, but I'm living in the
This
U.S.
is my
since I was
pick, right?
about 6, and I'm a fact checker.
I am
What
Eduardo
the fuck's a
Josué
fact
Morales
checker, bro? Okay, this is my guy right here.
Alvarez. I'm from Honduras. I work construction and I'm currently studying HVAC.
Oi, eu sou a Paulina
There you go.
Rezende, eu também sou do Brasil. Eu sou uma estudante agora Cal State Northridge for Business Law e faz. I'm gonna say it in English because like you guys are not understanding what I'm saying.
A little bit.
I was like, what? Yeah, I moved when I was 11 to the U.S.
Okay.
I could tell you were Brazilian, but you're
Bro.
from
Stop! No, actually,
I
stop.
saw you
When
and
you
I was
walked
like,
in
I
the
bet she's
Brazil shirt,
Brazilian.
flip flops are not Brazilian.
I immediately thought Elise was Brazilian. Flip-flops gave Brazilian, just her
What?
overall vibe. Her Portuguese also perfect.
So was everyone born
She
in
barely
their
talked
country,
Portuguese,
or-
bro.
I know I was born here, so I'm gonna just put that out there right now.
Okay.
I was born in Brazil.
Wait, she was born here? Hold
Or
on.
Vibe. Her Portuguese also perfect.
so was everyone born in their country, or I know I was born here, so I'm gonna just put that out there right now.
Okay.
I was born
Okay.
in Brazil.
Oh, really?
I was born in New York.
I was born in the Bay Area, but I did live in Mexico growing up.
What part of
teenage years.
Mexico?
Mexico City.
What part of Mexico?
Iztapalapa.
I lived in Argentina my whole life.
Wait, did you say a little Spanish in the beginning or no?
No, pero puedo
Can you
hablar en
say something?
castellano, sí.
Dude, these
Tengo
accents are
acento
too good.
Brazil, Argentina.
What's your father? ¿Qué le gusta a tu papá comer?
Morcilla.
You know, salad.
That shit's good, yeah.
sausages. People here hate it.
Yeah.
Tengo acento argento.
Hold on, hold
Brazil,
on, hold on.
Argentina.
What's your father?
This
¿Qué,
just
qué
made
le
me
gusta a tu
hungry,
papá
bro.
comer?
Morcilla.
Bro, if you haven't tried this, try it. This shit is... I don't even have my phone. No DoorDash, too.
The blood sausages. People here hate it, but they're really good.
A drink that I really like is called chicheme, which is kind of like
fuck
horchata.
is that?
We eat empanadas, which is basically like a beef patty. That and then arroz con gandules.
It's what?
We eat empanadas, which is basically like a beef patty.
Beef
That
patty.
and then arroz con
Yeah, I
gandules.
guess, not
that's
really.
rice and beans, stuff like that.
A mí, I like plátano, I'm Dominican.
Oh, there you go.
Plátano, mango,
¿Duro o qué?
de todo, todos los
Oh, de
plátanos.
todo.
Plátano.
I like beans mostly. My mom makes
Oh,
enfrijoladas.
okay, dude.
You don't know what
Oh, yeah,
enfrijoladas
those are
is?
good.
It's like
Alright.
enchiladas, pero con frijoles, you know?
Stroganoff, it's like stroganoff. You have like beef with like a cream sauce and it's so good. But with like fried potatoes and rice, and that's like something my mom makes really
That's
well.
some
I
weird
like
Brazilian shit,
pastel,
bro.
which is kind of similar to an empanada, but it's kind of a little different. Because in Brazil, I don't know, the taste is different and the crust is a little thicker.
The
and
fuck
then
is that?
coxinha,
That's
you
a-
have
that's a
chicken,
fucking-
and, I don't know, the taste is
it's a
different and the
pizza
crust is a
roll.
little thicker. And then
That's literally a
coxinha,
pizza
you have
roll.
chicken and then you have
Like an
potatoes
egg.
inside. Yeah, it's kind of like this. It's like a tier. Brigadeiro is like my favorite dessert.
Yo.
Paulina, she was correct in what she was saying, that, you know, brigadeiro and things like that, but that's also very like surface knowledge and things that probably a tourist or a foreigner would try if they came to Brazil.
Brazil
Sopa de
versus
cardamal
Brazil.
is a very typical dish.
Did
Down
he
in
say
Honduras.
anything?
We also do a lot of things with bananas and plantains, for instance, tostones and tamales, fried bean with stuffed tamales. Do a couple hundreds of them, and we cook them for 8 hours,
Yep.
Is it for holidays or is it just kind of like whatever?
mostly during the holidays.
Okay.
Where you say you
Yeah.
were from?
Honduras.
What do you guys think is like a struggle being
Checks
Latino?
out.
I feel like literally nobody believes me that I'm Latina. I don't look the stereotypical version of Latina. Here,
Am I? You guys think I'm Latino?
everyone's like, you're not Latina. Like, but you were born here, right? I'm like, no, I was born in Brazil. Like, I used to have a really thick accent. Like, I lost it because I've been living here for 10 years. But I always have to prove it, and I feel
How
like
do-
it's like
I
kind
f-
of discrediting.
I feel like you can't. I'm sick, okay? I feel like you can't lose your accent. How do you lose your accent? Right?
Me as a Brazilian Latina.
Paulina walked in
Dude, we're only 3 minutes into this video. Holy shit.
and she has this Brazilian shirt. So I think that she might be the mole just because she's trying so hard to show us that she has this Latina personality.
Growing up, like I felt like I was close to the other Latina kids, but like I don't speak Spanish, so I couldn't, like when I first got here, I couldn't really like talk to y'all. And then like with the other kids, especially other white kids, like they're like, you talk funny, so we don't want to hang out with you. And I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like growing up, that was like really hard to be kind of like in limbo like that, like no one really claims you.
People usually look at me and they'll say like, oh, like, are you black? Or when they hear me speak Spanish, it's like, oh, are you Mexican? Oh, did you learn it in school? And I feel like one thing that I really struggle with is proving myself as a Latina. And then on the counter end of that, you see people that are like Afro-Latina and they'll be like, oh, I'm not black, I'm not black. But the reason why they say that is because for most part, when people refer to you as being black, they refer to it as being African American.
And we're also taught that black is bad. So a lot
Yeah.
of people rather deny the Afro-Latinidad. A lot of the stuff that I do, I represent a lot of black and brown content. You know, I'm a producer,
Whoa.
so I make a lot of,
Whoa.
my to me, my work is to show that we do speak Spanish, that we do exist.
Most people, especially Americans, see Latinos as just like mixed brown,
Like brown, straight hair,
medium
yeah.
skin. So to be black or white and be a Latino is just like, people are like, oh, what?
For me, my struggle with being Latino is like checking off the box on like any kind of document that you sign.
This is what I'm, okay, this is literally what I'm talking about. I get this. Like, I'm not white, right? And I'm not black either. And I'm not American Indian. So, like, what do I put? What do I put? I just put black anyways. I don't know.
And for me, it's like it kind of erases our indigenous ancestry too. So that's a struggle for me, is to you know, to recognize that.
I don't know if it's racist, but I just feel like you're putting me in a tough position here. You're not giving me an option here. So like, I'm stuck.
As well.
I agree, because I am half indigenous, so I never know what to check off on the box. I'm either, and then when you want to check off black, it'll say black, not Hispanic, and it's like, okay, what are we gonna pick?
What's the national hero for you guys' countries? For me, for instance, it will be the warchief of the Lenca tribe, Lempira, which is who we print our currency for.
San Martin
What is
de los
that?
Andes. He's
What
like
is
the
that?
general that went through the Andes to like free all of the Latin American countries, including Argentina.
I feel like people get really passionate about Santos Dumont, which he was actually the first person to fly an airplane. If you think it was the Wright brothers or something, that's not true. Santos Dumont, he was the first person to do it like on video with actual proof, and the Wright brothers were just like hearsay basically, but you know, that's what the whole world learns, especially Americans. I think that's the one thing that Brazilians are very passionate about.
I think for us in Mexico, it's Emiliano Zapata. If you don't know, Zapata is a revolutionary as well that also fought in the Mexican Revolution. And for us, it's
hold on.
That
pick goes hard, bro. God damn.
revolutionary as well that also fought in the Mexican Revolution. And for us, it's like, for me personally, he's a big icon.
It was whoever planted the first plátano. That's what I think. I'm with you on that one. I just don't know who it is.
At this point, what type of plátano is she talking about?
Like, Anita, she's revolutionary.
People are talking about history and you're like, she's slaying the house.
Or
She speaks Portuguese, she speaks Spanish.
She
came to America and doing really,
I already know who I want to take out.
Let's see who they take out first. Paulina.
Pretty sus, if you ask me. The fact that she was a director, I was assuming, well, she has work experience on that, so she might be able to fake an accent.
Nah.
I feel like Dominique didn't feel confident at first.
I heard her
when she
speak
first
Spanish
started
and-
talking, I was like, okay, maybe she's the mole.
No.
I voted for
Bro,
Eduardo in
really?
the first round.
Really?
No offense.
Bro.
I honestly feel really bad about it.
Eduardo,
You know,
I like, as soon
I kind of feel discriminated, bro. They take out one of my brothers. Like, really?
as he
I
said the
wonder
whole
why.
history question, I was like, that sounds very rehearsed, so that's why I voted for him.
It's just a question. We're supposed to talk here.
Eduardo, right away, because how you got your name for years and you said it like you were not Latino. So I was
What?
like, hold on.
I am Eduardo. I had to deal with that my whole life. I cannot roll my R's. I'm pretty weird about that.
This is true, bro. Well, not for me. I can speak fluently, obviously. But, like, when I talk to other... You see, I don't even like the word Latino. I'm gonna just say Hispanic. Because that's what it is. But when I talk to other Hispanic people, like, some just can't roll the R's. Weird.
So I try to avoid saying my name as much.
Ooh. Wait, how does she do
All right.
that? Special your
Only.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, guys. Let me see your best dance moves.
This is
Latin only.
Ooh.
This is my salsa. Yeah.
Yo, could y'all dance? Cause, I mean, I could dance, but like, Next question. Next question.
Yeah. And then my bachata. Okay. You see that? Okay.
I don't know.
I like dancing with music, but I like a cumbia, you know. It's like, I knew that Carla was from Panama. When I was dancing, she was like, do zapateado, and that's like a very Mexican thing that she identified. So like, that convinced me that she was Latina.
All right, I'm Dominican, so tú dijiste bachata.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, sorry. Okay. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
That's a true Dominican dance. You see? 1, 2, 3.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Yo sigo,
Do the gritty.
Like a 3 steps, like that. I don't have music either, but it's all about. I don't dance though. We're reinforcing stereotypes. Can I just say? Brazilians, especially as white Brazilians, we don't always know
Here's
how
the
to
thing,
move.
not all of us dance, but we can tell by the hips.
Oh.
Okay, to be fair, a lot of people.
Should we check the hips? Should we go back and check it? No.
Can't move their hips even if they're Latinos.
But you can tell.
But you can tell.
I'm gonna do the samba, which is like a.
Okay.
And then there's
Neymar.
this one that's my favorite.
Neymar
It's
did
the
this.
quadradinho. I don't know if you guys know how to just call the square with your butt. So you go like.
Dominicans, we got something similar when we do merengue.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm a little nervous, but.
Gustavo Lima.
Okay, but everybody knows those. To be
Lepo,
fair, like.
Anitta.
So let me ask you. Okay, I'll give you that.
That one.
Portuguese.
She came after me for a little bit.
The square. Maybe I want to learn the square. Maybe. Hold on. We went back to
Mexican.
Dominican.
Ooh.
Like a
Print.
3 steps,
Alright, here we
like
go.
that.
Here's the thing.
Okay, to be fair,
Quadradinho. I don't know if you guys have.
Okay.
Hold on.
You
Here's
can
the square.
tell.
Hold on.
You can
Hold on. Here's the
tell.
square.
I'm gonna do the samba, which is like a.
Okay.
And then there's this one that's my favorite. It's the quadradinho. I don't know if you guys know how to just call the square with your
The
butt. So you
square.
go
Here's
like.
the square.
Dominicans, we got something similar when we do merengue.
No, we're good.
Okay, but everybody knows those. To be
Lepo,
fair, like.
Anitta.
So let me ask you. Okay, I'll give you that.
That
What?
one. Biscoito bolacha.
Yeah, what if she's
Biscoito.
Portuguese?
Biscoito.
Biscoito.
She came
Oh.
after me for a little bit.
I didn't even think
for a
about
couple of
that.
Stuff, and I was like, that's a little weird.
I don't speak Portuguese, so it was hard for me to, you know, distinguish if she was or
Really,
if she
he doesn't
wasn't.
speak
Okay, wait,
Portuguese,
Brazilian
really.
thing. You gotta have the scar from the,
I
the
got
vaccine.
vaccinated here. I don't
Oh, I have the scar.
You did?
That's why I'm.
Where is it? Look, I have
Dual
it.
citizenship.
Brazilian.
Wait, I have it too.
So I don't have a scar because first of all, I did my vaccinations late in the U.S. My mom is
I don't
the
have a
original
scar.
anti-vaxxer,
Wait, what?
and I just don't have it. I don't have it. What's something about you guys' culture that you don't like? Because I think we're all very proud, but when it comes to like not everything's
Colorism.
I don't like that Dominicans and
Colorism.
Haitians don't get along as much as
They
we
what?
share.
everything's.
Colorism.
I don't like that Dominicans and Haitians
Oh.
don't get along as much as we share a country, as much as we share an island.
The thing about Argentina, I think we're all very passionate people, but to
I'm
a
sick. I'm
fault.
sick.
Because like we always want the extremes. So for example, for political matters, it's really, really bad. Because if one,
I didn't
if
even-
like we
didn't
all,
pay
the thing about
attention.
Argentina, I think we're all very passionate people, but to a fault. Because like we always want the extremes. So for example, for political matters, it's really, really bad. Because if the president or anyone does one thing wrong, immediately the whole country hates them because we're so passionate. And I think that that's just counterproductive. So it's a little bit hard to get things done.
I feel like the only downside of Brazil and the reason why I left to come here was the violence. It's like my parents were scared that one day in my life I could just like in the street just get shot for nothing for a cell phone.
People in Brazil will literally carry 2 phones, like a decoy phone for
Yep.
like the bus, because people come up in there and rob it. So it's just like.
I was mugged by like a 15-year-old, like when I was like walking down the
Even
street
kids,
in the
yeah.
middle of the street, and the kid was like, "Give me your phone," and I was just like,
We
I remember
you're
looking
like,
looking at him and being like, "No," and just kept walking. It's just like that happens every day.
I feel like I'm also hyper.
You don't really believe that? She just kept walking. I feel like she got robbed, bro.
everywhere because of that. I get scared of doing the simplest things. Like in Brazil, I don't stop at stop signs.
Yeah.
Like windows are never down in the car and they can just like snatch it off. That's the only downside. I love the people, I love everything except for that.
I want to say I love the people too. My downside that I had in mind was it's like a much more lighthearted one is that we don't know how to say no. Like literally someone like if they don't know, if you're asking them for directions and they don't know, they'll just tell you some bullshit. Like instead of just saying I don't know. Or like if you invite a friend, be like, vem no churrasco domingo, like come to my barbecue. Be like, oh, I have to take my grandma to like wrestling practice, and like they'll just make up a million excuses before they'll tell you like, no, I don't want to come. So I feel like I wish we were just more direct.
I guess I resonate with a lot of things that you're all saying. I guess the toxic masculinity in Mexico specifically, like the machismo is pretty strong and it leads to a lot of violence. And myself as like someone that considers themselves anarchist, like I think it encompasses a lot of these things like colorism, classism, because in Mexico it's not necessarily racism, it's more like what you say, it's like colorism, kind of like discrimination against indigenous people by like white passing people like myself.
Yeah, I agree.
So what song in particular do you like dancing at, like a quinceañera or like at a wedding or something?
I had a quinceañera.
Okay, so if I tell you Gustavo Lima.
Oh my god. I'm
like testing her because I know she's Brazilian, but I'm like
that song. Like that's the only Brazilian music that has ever gotten outside of like Brazil. Everybody knows I See Te Pego and
What's a really dumb thing that they ask you about? For me, they ask me like if we're riding donkeys.
Panama Canal.
If you speak Spanish, nobody knows where Brazil is.
You speak Brazilian.
Yeah.
I've been to the Amazon forest.
Nobody lives there. Everybody in Brazil mostly lives.
I have beef with people who are like, I've been to Mexico, but it's really like a cruise that they went on. They went to like, I don't know, like Cancun or something.
Dominican Republic, they've been to Punta Cana. That's not true.
Oh wow.
That's Europe basically.
Or they say if you're Brazilian, then why are you white? I get that
all the time. I went to like this American thing, and I was like super white because it was winter in Argentina.
I get it
in the
if you're
summer.
white, yeah.
And at the end of the thing, I was really tan because I tan really easily. And she was like,
Argentinian.
now I believe that you're from Argentina. And I was like, why? Because you're brown now. I was just like,
no.
Oh my goodness.
How dare you tell me that right now? It was insane. They're Argentinian. They're like, actually, they don't look anything like me. They're blonde and blue-eyed. Because my dad is blonde and blue-eyed. My mom has black hair and brown eyes.
It's Argentina. People talk about Argentina and the blue eyes. And
okay.
Like, I'm sorry. No, in Brazil too.
Why?
You seem too nervous and you answer too quickly.
I know she's shaking her leg over there a lot. I'm sorry. I don't know if you have a tick or something.
I have ADHD, man.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, when did you get your ears pierced?
Oh.
My ears?
Yeah.
That was
What the fuck is this question?
In the womb.
When I was born.
No, your first piercing, when was it?
I got my piercing when I was 17 years old.
Your first one?
My first piercing, my tongue.
Okay, what about you?
I got these first ones when I was born. Or not when I was born, but like around, you know?
Oye, galera, so I can't tell you if I'm Latino or not, but I can tell you that I'm a Scorpio. So I like long walks on the beach, and according to the Nectar app, I'm an RWPO.
This is a WN right here. I don't even know who I would vote on. I'm guessing the Mexican guy's going out. I mean.
I am so confused. I'm looking around and everyone seems legit, and Emilio just was not really saying anything.
Dominique, her name didn't seem like Latino.
We have
Dominic?
counted up all the votes, and it is a
tie.
Our first tie.
The tie is between Dominique and Elise.
Woo!
Really?
We'll give you each 30 seconds to state your case.
I don't know what to say. Okay, I am from Argentina. Hablo castellano, me siento muy argentino. I don't know, like I have like all the stereotype things of like living in a country. I had like little mark of the vaccine. I got my ears pierced when I was born. I don't know, the dollar is going crazy over there now. The Milei is down there doing things, hopefully good things. I'm not a good dancer, that doesn't mean I'm not Latino.
Eu já falei pra ela.
I think it's a Mexican.
So, like the thing, like the
You know what she should do? You know what's the funny thing? She should just speak Brazilian or Portuguese, just for 30 seconds straight.
I think if you vote for me, it's because you don't know enough about Brazil, and I'm not gonna beg. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Like, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, just talk Portuguese for 30 seconds.
Habla serio, mi amor. I just want you to know the mole is still here because my best friend is Serbian and she has that scar. Just letting you know. So,
Serbian.
mole's still here.
I said more than just the scar.
It's just annoying. It is just like a confirmation of what I hear every day, but you know, congrats to the mole for making it this far, I suppose.
If everyone feels
I think it's a
confident that
Mexican.
you have already caught the
I
mole,
really think
you
it's
can
Mexican.
end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
I want to continue.
Same.
How many accents can you do?
A little bit of a Spanish one, like
many
Spanish, like puedo
accents?
hacer un poquito de, no sé.
I knew she was Latina when she said, hear my accent. I'm Argentina. Listen to my accent. How many accents can you do?
Just Brazilian. So I used to talk like this, and I used to say chu, and like that's how I used to talk. And then I kind of lost it over my years.
I don't even know how you
Often
can
visit
lose an
your home
accent, I'll be honest.
Every summer. Because I have to work during the summers in my college, and so I go every summer for 2 weeks because that's the break that I get.
What's your year in school?
It's
Her English is too
from
good.
March to December.
She
That's
has
how we
the
do it in Brazil
Argentinian
too. Our
accent.
summer break is
Yeah, I guess it's like it's
Oh, yeah. That's how it is in Panama too. Yeah. Okay, what's a fun
Yeah,
fact
all right, Carl.
about your country?
All right.
I'll go first. Sorry, I just really want to say it. Reggaeton was made in Panama and it got popularized in Puerto Rico. So I just want to put that out there.
That's a fact. I could
Just want to put that out there.
Wait, can I think?
We've been pressuring you, but I don't want to give you too much time either.
No,
so
no,
go ahead, go ahead.
No, but
answer.
like, go. You go.
no,
But I don't know. Oh my God.
No,
when
no,
they were
no,
doing
no.
the whole Amazon forest burning.
Why are you
put
pressing it,
somewhere,
bro?
y'all.
elephants. We don't have elephants.
We're somewhere,
No,
y'all.
we're not. I just cannot.
We're somewhere, y'all. Okay.
Oh,
I
fun
will
fact,
answer.
rubber was invented in
I seen
Mexico
what I seen.
about 3,500 years ago.
Name 4 places
Okay.
in Barcelona.
Who cares?
Barcelona.
Oh, Pero de Argentina.
En Argentina.
En Argentina.
Córdoba, Salta, Neuquén, Buenos Aires, Santa Fe, Tierra del Fuego, Mendoza.
Brazil.
Brazil. Okay, states in Brazil?
Where do
Okay.
you live? Where do you
I'm
live?
from Espírito Santo, Vitória, an island in Brazil. So there's Minas Gerais, São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Mato Grosso do Sul,
no entendí.
Bahia, Salvador.
¿Quién me puede decir? Is that real?
What about
Those are all states. São Paulo, that's how we say
Wait.
Rio de Janeiro.
what's
Minas
some places
Gerais.
in Dominican Republic?
Nagua, Moca, San Francisco de Macorís.
President of your country currently.
A what?
The president of your country.
It's either Hipólito Mejía, Leonel Fernández. My father works for the president, so.
But you don't know.
No, the main
Valentín del
president.
Olve, he retired. That's my dad. I think you the mole.
I'm not the mole. I don't know.
I think she's the
I
mole.
think it's between y'all two.
The only thing that is throwing me off is like you're wearing a Brazilian
No,
shirt.
it's
so just
Mexican.
like
It's
a
a
lot.
Mexican.
And it's funny because I actually I was telling my sister, I was like, they're gonna think I'm the mole because I'm wearing
It's
the
okay.
Brazil
I was gonna
shirt.
wear a shirt like that too.
I wanted to
Like,
represent my
and I was like,
country, and like I think
I feel like we should ask him a couple more questions.
Yeah, you
Yeah, ask him questions, bro.
He's been quiet too.
I think that's a stereotype that like Mexicans are loud, but like I'm just like an
No,
introvert.
we're
Wait,
just
but you
starting
guys speak
out.
Spanish.
Yeah,
I don't know
ask him.
anything about Spanish-speaking
yeah,
countries, so
okay.
you guys would have to
Spanish.
prove it.
Mi papá es de la Ciudad de México, de Iztapalapa. Mi mamá es de Guadalajara.
I believe him.
Okay, yeah, because
Yeah,
we wouldn't
yeah,
choose
the
which
accent
places
is
are
in.
You
one.
were just Sabo kid at the beginning of this game.
I'm not an Osavo kid.
Okay.
What's your last name?
My last name is Kovac.
Do we all have really long? Do we all have
your last
really
name?
long names, Rezende?
What's your
Vicar
last
Varela.
Mine is Jones, but my
Do we all have really
Whoa.
long names?
Jones?
No.
yes.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
Dominican.
so we have
El Madrina del Olve.
Dante de Rezende.
And you said?
Oh wait,
It was giving my government.
Bro, what's her last name? Yo, Jones? Hell no.
The person eliminated in this round
It's not the Mexican dude. It's a trick with the star on her forehead.
It's okay. Good luck. Out of everyone that was
Wait, why
there,
was
I
she
had
so
the
mad?
most non-Spanish
Why was
name.
she so
My
mad?
name is French, and I could tell that people were like Dominique.
If the
Dominic?
lights turn green, that means you have voted out
I think it's the girl
mole
with the star.
and you win. If the lights turn red, that means that the mole is still in the box and you lose.
Fuck.
I'll be so mad if you guys are the mole.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
Is it green? Is it green?
What? Don't tell me it's my brother.
And then you convinced me. I was like, and then she danced with me. What if I dance with the mole? I dance with the mole.
Will the person who is not Latino please step forward and reveal yourself?
Don't
in
tell me it's
3,
my brother.
2, 1.
I'm so sorry.
I knew it.
I'm from
You
Tennessee,
brought me
y'all.
down with you.
She's from Tennessee.
My My name is Elise De Vega. I'm from Tennessee originally, and my hobby, my passion, my driving force in life is just languages. I'm obsessed. On my YouTube channel, I talk about my experience learning languages: Spanish, Portuguese, French, German, Turkish, American Sign Language. Hola, hola, bonjour. Hello, merhaba, selam. I've been learning languages since I was a kid. It's just been like a freak hobby of mine. I actually learned Spanish first, and like I said, it's actually way better than my Portuguese. I feel like y'all would have voted me out quicker, as you know, if I was saying I was Mexican or something like that. De hecho, hablo el acento mexicano.
You know what it was? Honestly?
That would have convinced
That would have convinced me too.
I want to give a friend a shout out,
That wouldn't
Kieran, who was
convince
living
me.
in Brazil and gave me a lot of this inside information as an American living in Brazil. Couldn't have done it without you. I did already have like a lot of this knowledge just from speaking with Brazilians, having Brazilian friends, but there was definitely just some cultural knowledge that I had to brush up on. My strategy going into this obviously was to wear flip-flops because that's quintessential, like Brazilians wear flip-flops every day. Also, I wanted to vote out Paulina immediately because she's the real Brazilian who can actually plant doubts about me because she knows.
And then when she said you guys voted the wrong person, that's when I knew you weren't Brazilian.
Question: why did you guys vote Eduardo out first?
Yeah, why?
He kind of sounded like a history buff.
He couldn't say his own name.
I believed you. Just started asking us history questions.
Oh yeah.
You should know a little bit about your history, and that's
Yeah.
something I've been involved with, so I can pass it down to my kids, so they know who I am and where I come from.
You can't ask questions anymore.
It's a speech impediment.
Being Panamanian is so rare nowadays. Being able to come on this platform and
What?
talk about my culture is super cool.
I decided to keep the hat on just to play the game a little
Oh,
bit.
hell
For me,
no.
it's more of a cultural thing to honor my indigenous ancestry. I have an eagle on my head, a wind spirit, a hecat over here, and I have Miklantecutli or Mikisli. But yeah, I just didn't want it to be obvious.
A lot of people, they talk or treat me a certain way, or I have to switch to speak Spanish to make someone else comfortable because of my hair or my skin complexion. Being Dominican, you can't deny your Latinidad. It comes out. It's just, I can't hide it. It's money. Come on, come on, come on.
Well, once again, I'm wrong. What's this? Sisters finally open up to each other. This could be good.
When I like call you or text you, sometimes you don't text me back for days. You don't
It's the
call me.